Look in the sky and you don't see your dream, man. Don't feel defeated, cause trust me, you can build it. I ain't no perfect man, I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man, I'm trying to do the best that I can.
The judges have stated their own views to try to help us to understand the issue. What they're voting on, the answer to the question is, in my opinion, the better job of debating was done by either one team or the other. And the winning team is the debating team of the University of Illinois.
I ain't no perfect man, I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man, I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. Put my heart and soul into the song. Yes. I hope you feel me. From where I am to where.
The policy action that goes along with that narrative, which is what the affirmative.
It's roughly a 2-hour process that takes place. There are 2 debaters on either side of the debate. 2 from the affirmative, 2 from the negative, and they each give 2 speeches. They give a constructive speech that's 9 minutes in length and a rebuttal speech that's 6 minutes in length.
They have to debate both sides of a question. Sometimes they're affirmative, where they support a resolution. Sometimes they're negative, where they argue that the affirmative is not correct. You'll take half and half in a tournament, so you'll have each side.
So your argument is that the time frame on this is a policy that could happen sometime next year?
No, actually, I think that the collapse of the reform process in the short term would still have an effect on consumers.
Well, okay, then what kind of reform is happening in the short term?
Your argument is predicated on the counterfactual claim. What if we did nothing about it? We can advance the concept of Nazis and say, I'm going to be nonviolence. Yeah.
After this hour-and-a-half long process, roughly hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer, then there's time that the judge starts to decide, and they'll look at a number of different things. They'll look over their notes from the debate, and they'll also ask for evidence that the affirmative or the negative team might have read during the debate. There's certainly a mix of how eloquent and persuasive the speaker was, but there's more of a focus upon the quality of the research, the quality of the research.
The subject was announced last summer. The students have spent an entire year in preparation, producing millions of pages of research to defend their arguments, continually updating them every day. Then they organize them, file them, and lug them around the country to debate competitions coast to coast.
The average national level debater probably does as much work on that year's topic as a master's student does on their master's thesis. And these are undergraduates, and these are sophomores and juniors and seniors in college that are doing this outside of their classroom work. So it's really kind of mind-boggling.
Policy debate, the most rigorous of all organized forensic competitions, practices and develops the core academic skills of the language arts: reading comprehension, critical thinking, argument organization and support, and oral and written communication skills. And debate focuses on these skills through a learning method that is almost entirely student-centered and exciting.
Hey, is debate fun? I mean, everybody talks about how much work it is.
It's a lot of work, but it's fun.
Being on the high school debating team had pretty much gone out of style among American teenagers. But now debate is making a comeback, not just in white upper-class suburbs where you might expect it, but also in inner cities. In the last 6 years, 12,000 students across the U.S. have joined what are called urban debate leagues, supported by educators who believe debating is a better learning tool for inner city students than anything else they've tried.
Today, there are 241 public high schools and 54 middle schools around the country in the Urban Debate Network. There is a moving, dramatic, inspiring story about hope, opportunity, and achievement in every last one of the schools in the Urban Debate Network in each of the 14 cities.
A story on the growing popularity of debate at Chicago High School. The kids who participated spent hours arguing, questioning, and in the process developing skills they'll use for a lifetime.
And this is the largest urban debate league tournament, not only in the Chicago Public Schools history, but in fact, to my knowledge, and I'm going to have to verify this, but I believe it's nationally the largest urban debate league tournament that's ever been run. we've got 294 is the final total number of students here debating.
Over 150 Urban Debate alumni have received debate scholarships in top universities.
Look in the sky and you don't see your dream, man. Don't feel defeated, cause trust me, you can build it. Now hear the words that I flow when I spit. I know shorties that be having dreams that go legit, but the hustle quicker so they come up
is the tournament's defending champion, having won 2 years in a row and 6 of the last 10. Their operation includes 25 researchers, a hotel ballroom turned war room, and Coach Scott Deathridge, the most successful coach in all of college debate.
Rule number 1, choose. Number 2, offense, offense, offense. Don't ask, argue. Don't ask, argue. The key to offensive argumentation is this. You must anticipate and know. You must anticipate and know your opponent's warrant and undermine its credibility before they develop a credible explanation in the first instance. Offense, offense, offense. Don't ask, argue.
Is debate by itself going to change lives?
Yes. Yes.
By itself,
yes,
without that person.
Yes. You might get beat up and knocked around a couple of times in debate, but if you keep doing it, yes, it can change your life. Not only that, you learn things that I never would have ever learned in my life, you know, and it just feels so good. It makes you feel really good about yourself.
Our Cal State Fullerton story begins with its coach, John Bruschke, a passionate advocate for his debaters, and they love him for it.
When I was almost done with high school, I didn't even think I was going to go to college. John offered me a debate scholarship. Like I said, I literally didn't even know where Fullerton was. He took a bunch of chances on me. And I don't know why he took these chances.
His academic grades were not good enough even to get in college. His mother just passed away. His father had gone bankrupt. He has a brother who's retarded. He had all but dropped out of high school, but the one thing that turned him on was debate.
Cameron and his partner Josh Clark, who are about to take on Harvard, bring teddy bears for good luck and to remind them of their girlfriends back home.
After this, there's going to be no more debate because we're seniors and I'm going to have no teddy bear.
There are a few arguments that the 2 and R makes. The first is that voting negative is not to exclude Harvard. Baloney! It's to exclude the type of intellectualism that they find highfalutin and that they say is unacceptable. We do not say that the oppressed has a reason like us. We just say...
Debate motivates him so much. That's his thing. It's what he wants to do in college.
Colonization and domination are real things that happen, and they're not simply carried out by the sword, but they are carried out by the way that we frame and think about these issues.
And when he came to Cal State Fullerton, he could barely get to classes, and now he's going to graduate.
It is a 2-1 decision for the day.
With the victory, Cameron and Josh stand at 3-1, while Harvard's second team now must win the rest of its debate to advance to the elimination round.
I mean, I certainly don't think anything bad about Harvard, but those are the smartest kids in the country. A high school dropout, just beat them in the debate round.
Look in the sky and you don't see your dream, man. Don't feel defeated, cause trust me, you can build it.
And it is time now to draw the line in the sand and say your words are not enough. You cannot win this debate in that room. You must win this debate by going out this summer into the community and do something different to change the climate and condition of this community.
Dr. Ed Warner became a debate revolutionary just 4 years ago after many years as a traditional debater and coach.
There's not a person in this circle right now who's standing in the circle because the winds mean more to them than what we got to say. What you all have is we got what is in here. I mean, I want the win. We want the win. But those wins are not more important to us than what we're putting in the debate.
And just like that, the tournament is over. There are no real rewards awaiting the winners. No big contracts, no professional league to graduate into. Many will go on to business or law school or use their experiences to coach the next generation of great debaters. But all of the contestants will have unforgettable memories of their 4-day battle with some of the brightest, most ambitious minds in America.
The winners, of course, are really the rest of us who have had an opportunity at the Woodfield Mall tonight and through the courtesy of Channel 11 to listen to a tough problem, considered carefully and argued forcefully. If that helps all of us to think about the question posed for our debaters tonight and think well, I think we have all been winners, and we're grateful for the opportunity. Thank you very much and good night.
Look in the sky, don't see your dream, man. Don't feel defeated, 'cause trust me, you can build it.